Now on to the Dotric Station Blue points controller. So to move into points control, you change from your locomotive page across to the points page. Now we'll see here that we've got several points maps covering our layout. Also observe that there's a couple of different styles of layout. In fact, there's the schematic style or there's the photograph style. Now there are pros and cons with both style. I suppose the photographic style looks better, and at the end of the day it's probably easier to do. You just take a photo and there it is, whereas the schematic one, well, you've got to get down and do your drawing. To do all this, it's done by hitting the Maps button, and a window will come up and guide you through the process of adding a map, but that's beyond the scope of this particular video. Now, I point out that the disadvantage with the photo, I mean the advantage is it's easier, but the disadvantage is that you do find you're struggling to get exactly the points that you want on each map, whereas the schematic, of course, you can just draw and draw up whatever you need, but it takes a bit longer. Right. Dotric Station Blue has this facility called points formations, and that enables you to make several point switching operations with one press of a button. Now we'll set one up here. First of all, we'll press the edit button, then we'll add a new formation and we'll call that Fred. We'll hit add to add our points. Move that out of the way for now, so we don't really want to look at it. Now we'll go ahead and do the point switching that we want Fred to do. We'll do that one. We'll do that one. We'll come to that one, but that one's already the right way, but we still have to clip on it to make sure it goes into Fred. And there it is. Now we'll get back our edit page. There it is there. Hit OK. And we'll see that Fred now appears in the drop-down list. Now just to demonstrate that it works, we'll switch everything the wrong way, like that. And then we'll go to Fred and hit activate. Then you can see that Fred's done the job. Now I'll show you some formations in action. Previously set up, we've got a formation for the outer loop when the locomotive's running around the outer loop of the layout. We have a formation for the inner loop for when the locomotive's running around the inner loop, and we have a formation for the outer to inner loop, which is when the locomotive's going from one to the other. Okay, so we'll start our locomotive on the outer loop. So we activate the outer loop. Then we have to go back to our locomotive and fire it up. Now you might say it's a lot of work for one person, so this is why we have driver allocation in previous video. Now I can't resist the temptation of firing the loco up and doing the horn and everything. So here we go. And away it goes. Now is the opportune moment to switch the points over. We want to go from outer to inner. Switch to outer to inner and activate. Now we need to be a bit quicker with the next one, so we'll get it all ready. We want the inner loop. Now we activate. Now we get ready for our shift back to the inner to outer, outer to inner. Activate. Now we want to go back to outer.